What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a simple walk animation using keyframes, and then I'm going to show you how to attach it to a path. You're going to need a model that has an armature attached to it. If you don't know how to do that, I'll have a link to one of my earlier tutorials posted at the bottom that shows you how to do it. Once you have your model with the armature, make sure that your right side bones and left side bones are labeled with .L and .R extensions, and you'll see why later. If you need a good place to find some character models, I got mine from blendswap.com. They have a bunch of models you can check out. You can download up to 100 megabytes for free every week, and you can do more, but you'll have to pay if you decide to. But it's a good site, you should check it out. Anyways, let's begin. So you're going to want to switch to the side view, and you're going to want to add a walk cycle reference, just so you have something to look at, so you know what positions to put the character model in. Again, I just Googled walk cycle references under Google Images and found one that worked for me. So once you do that, you'll want to check background images over here and add image and open up your reference. Alright, and then once you've done that, you can use the X and Y values to move it around if you need to. And you can use this right here to make it a little bit bigger. Alright, and then basically what we're going to do is we're going to start grabbing the bones of this character model here and positioning it after all these poses here. So let's go ahead and begin. You're going to click on a bone and press R to rotate it, or you can just click and drag it. And I'm going to take the names off of here just so it doesn't look so cluttered. Under the armature panel here, you can have the name show up for the bones or not. So lower his arms. For the hands, I want to rotate them so they're sideways. So what I'll do is press R to rotate and then press Y twice. And that'll rotate in the angle I want. Do the same thing to the other one, R and Y twice. Just like that. And then we can position the arms into the correct position here. Alright, so that's our first pose there. What you'll do here is you'll press A to select the entire armature, and then you're going to press I to insert a keyframe, and then you're going to go to rotation, since every movement we made was a rotation. Alright, once you've done that, you can move up about 10 frames, it's up to you, and then you'll start to position it to the next position. It saves some time over it. I've already done the second, third, and fourth position, so let's go ahead and do that. But I mean, yeah, you'll basically make the positions, move up like 10 frames or so, and insert the keyframe and do rotation. Alright, so here I've got the first position that we made together, and then the second position, third position, and fourth position. Now the fifth position here is actually the first position, but in reverse. So this is where it comes handy to have your your armature labeled with .L and .R extensions, because what we're going to do is copy the position in frame 1. We're going to go down to pose, copy pose, or Control C, and then we're going to go up to frame 41, and we're going to go to pose and paste X flipped pose, and this will basically reverse the position that the armature is in using the .L and .R extensions. So we're going to click that, or you can also press Shift Control V. Alright, so this right here is the exact position as frame 1 but flipped. So, oh yeah, once you actually paste in that pose, make sure you highlight the entire armature, press I to insert the keyframe and do rotation, and that'll save it in place. So there you go. And we're going to do the same thing for the next, for frame 11, 21, and 31. So select this here, Control C, go to frame 51, Shift Control V, press I to insert the keyframe and do rotation, and do that for frame 21 and frame 31 as well. Alright, now frame 81 is actually going to be frame 1. We're basically back at the beginning, so instead of pasting the X flip pose, we're actually going to just paste the pose. So let's copy it first, and then go to frame 81 and just do paste pose, or Control V. There we go. And now we can change where the timeline ends, change it to frame 81. And start at 1 and press Alt A. And you'll have your walk animation there. Totally forgot to save the position again for frame 81. Here we go. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, so that's pretty much how to make the walk cycle animation. If you want to attach this to a path, what you're going to do is switch to object mode, and you're going to add a curve, and we're going to do a path. Alright, and press tab to switch to edit mode. We're going to press R to rotate it and in 90 degrees, so just press R to rotate in 90. And I want to strain this out a bit here, just so I can put it right in front of the character. If you need to change the direction of the curve, of the path, you can press W and then do a switch direction, and you'll see the little arrows will change. And you'll put the path right in front of the model here. I'll switch to the top view. Okay, and then you're basically just going to grab the points in the path and pull them out. Alright. So once you've got your path how you want it to look, you can just switch back to object mode. And what we're going to do is select the armature and then shift select the path, and then you're going to press Control P and you're going to go to follow path. Alright, so now when you press Alt A, you'll see it follow the path. But if you notice, it kind of looks like he's sliding, right? So we have to make him move a little bit faster to make it look a little bit more realistic. So what we'll do is we'll switch over here on this right side column. We're going to switch to the NLA editor. Alright, what this is going to show you is the actual keyframed animation we did. So what we're going to do is turn those keyframes into one action sequence, basically, by pressing this snowflake button here. And then that will basically make the whole walk cycle be one action sequence, as opposed to different keyframes in there. Alright, once we've done that, we're going to press this plus sign over here to open up this menu. Alright, and then I'm going to go down here towards the bottom where it says playback settings, and we're going to lower the scale so that the armature will move faster. So let's lower this to 0.20. Alright, now if you notice, when you change the scale to 0.20, the armature will go faster through the walk cycle, which means that instead of ending around frame 81, it's going to end around frame 17 up here. So when you change this, it actually changes the end frame number up here. So when I press Alt A, he'll walk a little bit normally, but he'll be done around frame 17. So to make up for that, we're going to repeat the action sequence multiple times. So I lowered this to 0.20, so let's repeat the walk cycle 5 times. Alright, you'll notice the end frame goes back to 81, and then when you press Alt A, it will repeat the walk cycle 5 times. So that's pretty much how you have a character follow a path. Just the basic way to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can then at this point disable the path, and you can disable the or change or take off the visibility if you want to see what it would look like. Of course, when you render it, the path and the armature won't show up anyways. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Post some comments, and I'll try and reply as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.